Welcome to PMP Exam Practice. If you are new here, we highly recommend watching the quick intro video on how to study for scenario-based questions from these videos with the help of Excel sheets and YouTube timestamps, plus some quick easy tips before your exam day. Link in the description. The time limit given is about 1 minute for each answer. If you are new to this video, we recommend that you keep it playing and listen to each explanation to fully understand the scenario and the appropriate choice. If this is a review, then mute the sound, use the timestamp to navigate between the questions, and train yourself to read and answer each question in 1 minute. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications for new exam updated questions. Good luck! A project manager for a research and development project. According to the Project Communication Management Plan, the project manager has to call in weekly project progress update meetings. The last few meetings were a disaster since more time was spent in arguments and less on decisions. Which of the following techniques does the project manager need to quickly acquire? A. Presentation techniques. B. Listening techniques. C. Writing style techniques. D. Meeting management techniques. The correct answer is D. The project manager needs to acquire meeting management skills that includes preparing agenda, timekeeping, dealing with conflicts, and recording and distributing minutes, etc. One of the employees is an excellent programmer. He was promoted to a role of project manager because he understands technology better than anyone else in the company. Unfortunately, he is having trouble doing the project management job and his projects are failing. What is this an example of? A. Gold plating. B. Halo effect. C. Pre-assignment. D. Ground rules. The correct answer is B. The halo effect is when you put someone in a position they can't handle, just because they're good at another job. Just because this employee is a great programmer, that doesn't mean he'll be a good project manager. A project manager is managing an agile project. Her project management plan states that task identification and tracking are generally handled by the team themselves. Which technique could the team members use to manage and track tasks? A. Storyboarding. B. Retrospective. C. Task board. D. Phase review. The correct answers is C. Generally, each of the committed user stories for that iteration are decomposed into the required tasks, which then are tracked and managed by the team using an information radiator like a Kanban or task board. Your project is very complex, and due to a scope change, you need a few additional experts, which you did not think of earlier. You request that your company provide you with some experts for consultancy work. Although your company has provided you with those experts, they are located in a different geographical location. In this situation, how will you get their input? A. Ask management to bring them to you. B. Recruit new members with same skills. C. Create a virtual team. D. None of the above. The correct answers is C. If your experts are located in different geographical locations and you need their input, you will create a virtual team including all these experts. Virtual team environment is not motivating your team. What should you consider to ensure the success of your project? A. Insert entertainment activities into your team schedule. B. Measuring team's performance and utilizing rewards program. C. Connecting face-to-face with team members continuously. D. Request for team co-location. The correct answers is C. Connecting face-to-face with team members on a daily basis is important to reinforce progress or raise issues and attack them before they can compromise the team's goals. During the collect requirements process, a group of people were discussing multiple alternatives. One of the individuals in the group made the decision for the group. This method of reaching a group decision is termed A. One thinking hat. B. Autocratic. C. Plurality. D. Autonomy. The correct answer is B. The method where a single individual makes the decision on behalf of a group is termed autocratic. Other group decision-making techniques are unanimity, everyone agrees on a course of action, majority, support from more than 50% of members, and plurality, the largest bloc decides even if a majority is not achieved. The customer accepted your project as product 2 weeks ago. but recently complained that some of the product features are not as desired and that the product is not functioning properly. What should you do first? A. Ignore the customer, since he already accepted the product. B. Review the customer's test results. C. Review the validate scope process. D. Start working on rectifying the errors as reported by the customer. The correct answers is C. The verified deliverables obtained from the control quality process are reviewed with the customer or sponsor to ensure that they are completed satisfactorily and have received formal acceptance of the deliverables by the customer or sponsor. In the Create WBS process, you subdivide project deliverables and project work into smaller and more manageable components. The output of this process is the scope baseline and project document update. Which of the following truly represents the scope baseline? A. Scope statement, scope management plan, schedule baseline. B. Scope statement, WBS, WBS dictionary. C. WBS, WBS dictionary. D. Scope statement, WBS, schedule baseline. The correct answers is B. Scope baseline consists of scope statement, WBS, and WBS dictionary. A management control point where scope, budget, and schedule are integrated and compared to earned value for performance measurement is A. Code of accounts. B. Control packages. C. Control account. D. Account plan. The correct answers is C. This is a control account. Control accounts are placed at selected management points of the work breakdown structure, WBS. Each control account may include one or more work packages, but each of the work packages must be associated with only one control account. The project manager of a long-term project to develop a new medical device waits until the later phase, where the deliverables are more clearly defined before adding those details to the WBS. This is an example of A. Poor planning. B. Balanced planning. C. Deferred planning. D. Rolling wave planning. The correct answers is D. Decomposition may not be possible for a deliverable or sub-project that will be accomplished far into the future. The project management team usually waits until the deliverable or sub-project is clarified before adding those details to the WBS. This technique is referred to as rolling wave planning. Good job! Leave comments if you need further clarification regarding any of the questions in this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification so you will always get the latest updated exam questions.